Hey guys, it's Carlos Graves, and in this video I'm going to show you my must-have jailbreak tweaks for the iPhone 4, 3GS, 3G, 4S, what have you, just not for the iPad, because some of these do not work on the iPad. So we're going to jump right into this. I'm going to slide to unlock, and we're in settings already. I'm not going to be showing you all of these, because not all of these are must-have in my opinion, just some of them. We're going to start with Side Delete. Now Side Delete is a nice little program that allows you to delete apps and anything that puts a icon on your home screen from Cydia. You can hold to wiggle it and it will delete, so you don't have to go into Cydia and actually delete it from there. It is very helpful. Going back to Direct Closer Pro, this might not be a must-have for all of you, but for me it totally is. The only option you have is a wiggle animation. I have that off. What it does when you open your multitasking thing, it automatically has the little bar to close an app. I like this because sometimes apps freeze on me and I can just do that, and instead of holding to close them I can just close it, and it's dandy. And the wiggle animation, all that does is gives you that little popular wiggle animation like you've seen. This next one is called Ipsum. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's right there. What this does is allows you to dismiss notifications from your lock screen. All you do is when a notification comes up, you swipe over and then bring it back and it will disappear. So that's very handy because I have Twitter notifications and Facebook notifications. Sometimes they're not important and I don't need to go into the app to respond or actually look at them, so I can just dismiss them from there. One of the options you have is to also dismiss from Notification Center. I have that enabled, so when I dismiss them, they're out of the Notification Center. And remove badge. This will remove the badge from the application. I have that on just so I can know that there is something that I haven't read yet. Slider Pro is also a nice little application with a lot of options. You've seen this. I have a full review on it. I will put that right in the description of this video. But basically it lets you do all types of stuff with your slide to unlock bar from your lock screen. Start dial. This is pretty cool. This only affects your phone application, so you can enable it and disable it, and you can start with, and there's a bunch of options here, start with keypad, favorites, contacts, or recents. I have favorites so that because that's usually the people I call most often, so when I open my phone app it'll go right into favorites. But you can obviously set it to have it go right into the keypad, right into contacts, or right into recents. The other option is check recents, which is automatically starts the phone app with the recents tab if you have recently missed a call. So if you have a missed call, it will automatically just open in to the recent calls. And then disable voicemail is so you can disable the visual voicemail in case you don't want people snooping around in your voicemail if they take your phone. The last thing in the settings tab is Zeppelin. I don't have that enabled right now, the little anchor up there. I don't know if you can even see that, it's kind of small, but if I enable that, and you see it says Space Invaders, you have a little Space Invader up there. You can change these. I downloaded some NHL ones, so you can switch it to an NHL team logo. Batman, Apple, you've got everything. So going back to the home screen, we're going to flip over here to my Jailbreak folder. And here I have a couple apps. Activator that comes with SB Settings, which is the app I will show you now. You can launch it like that, which are the settings for SB Settings. We're not going to go into those right now. We are just going to go into SB Settings. So this is SB Settings right here. You can set the toggles by going into more, but I will just show you this first. You've got toggles that you can set on your own. I have Wi-Fi, airplane, data, Bluetooth, and processes by default right now. And then sliding over I have power, and when I click that it gives me all these options. To reboot, power off, safe mode, or lock. Respring will respring your device. Drop window. I'll show you that in a second. Refresh is to refresh SB Settings. Drop window is that is the old view that you are used to seeing with SB Settings before iOS 5. So if we go into more here, you've got SB Settings options. You've got status bar date, which is why I have the date right there. You've got status bar free memory, 24-hour time format, use period instead of slash for date. You just got a ton of options. You can set the little toggles that you have right there. Very nice, all of it very handy. I suggest it. It's free in Cydia. And the last one I have to show you is called Byta font, or I think that's how you pronounce it, BYTA font. This is available in Cydia as well. This is free. This is just for rearranging your fonts. This is a bit of a web app, so you can see if you go home, you go to browse, it will actually load up a bit of a web page. You can see up there it's loading something, and you can see it is obviously a web page. But you can change fonts. I'll just go to a font I have. Let's go there. It will respring very quickly. And when we're back, you can automatically see that it has switched fonts. Let's log in, and you can see, let's go into, what should we go into? We'll launch Cydia. There you go, and you can see the font has changed on there, and it's that easy. You can just go back into the setting, and you can just go restore original. Yes. And we'll respring again. And there we are back at our normal font. Good as new. So I'm Carlos Graves. This is my blog in the background on my iPad, little blog of minireviews.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CarlosGraves, and I will see you guys in the next video.